Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. So, in our last episode, we got this whole setup going, which is aluminum from water and bauxite. And we are also managing some hydrochloric acid so that we can get rid of all of our mineral dust. Now, in this particular case, we are producing, I believe, too much chlorine. And so we're getting rid of the crushed iron ore by turning that into, I think, gravel and then turning that into mineral dust. But then sand can just be mixed with water, so we're getting rid of all that. And nitrogen's just getting vented. Methane can get turned into steam, but the excess is being vented, which I need to actually set up right here. Yeah, I really could be making extra power, actually. But the problem is I only have backup turbines, and I want priority turbines. If I had a priority turbine, I would just make all of this into steam that I could, and priority turbine it away. And the only way that could go wrong is if somehow the entire base had too much power from priority power, and then I could always still have the overflow valves on the next layer. Because you can always just put 2 auxiliary valves in a row, and that, you know, if I put another one here, then this would all get used up first, but then if this got over 25% pressure, it'd flow into the next one. So we could set all that up, but I don't have priority turbines. And I don't even have regular turbines. All I have is backup turbines. So I mean, I guess I could still set up backup turbines and do exactly what I just said, but that feels like extra work that I don't want to do right now. So, taking a look at purple science, because that is still where we're going, I guess I could finally do a couple more mining productivities now that I've kind of done most of the other stuff at this tech level. And I'm also going to double check that I have those mineral packs, because I think I was manually feeding those, and that could be a problem. I also, yeah, I did set this up to get rid of excess hydrochloric acid, and to neutralize that with caustic solution. Now, we do need some sort of fix here. We can just overflow caustic solution. So that might be what I do. But caustic solution can be useful. So I guess what I should do is connect the hydrogen chloride from over here back to here. The excess. Because this is already a system that's set up to get rid of excess hydrogen chloride. Oh, wait a second. There's 2 ways to get rid of chlorine. So one way to get rid of hydrogen chloride is gravel, and the other way is caustic solution. But caustic solution, I believe, always comes at the cost, caustic, of making chlorine in the first place. Yeah. So then, that's not a good way to get rid of excess chlorine. Unless it's excess chlorine from plastic that you can't turn back into no. What? Where do we get the chlorine again? I don't have radar. I'm being very forgetful at the moment, but I think what I need... Oh, right, I didn't connect these. Qvist or Kvist pointed that out in a YouTube comment. I failed to connect those. There we go. So now all 3 of those are running. Get rid of this mineral dust. So really, kind of what we want to do is actually make chlorine in order to get rid of gravel, And then the caustic solution that you make from hydrogen, sodium hydroxide, then can just be, yeah, vented. Or voided, I mean. So that's how that all works. But I'm not going to deal with that right now. We're going to look at the next thing for purple science. I think it's in the purple science world that I want to start. I want to start creating my giant gravel get rid of her factory. So for now, we just need all 4 types of aluminum things, which we have. And then we need alumina itself, glass, iron sheet. Okay, we have all these things, so I just need polycrystalline silicon. So let's make that. That is hydrogen chloride, nitrogen, and silicon ingots. Silicon ingots is graphite and silica. So we need a little graphite factory, which I should probably create some sort of blueprint for that. Because that is pretty commonly needed. Okay, we definitely don't want water to be the product of this. So monoxide and hydrogen, dioxide and hydrogen. Dioxide comes from air. Hydrogen. Whoa, something. Oh, it's the water again. And then hydrogen comes from saline, no, regular water, electrolysis. Air comes from air, which comes from air filters. And bada bing, bada boom. So this little system is all we need to make graphite. I guess I can get rid of this piece, this whole block. That's not really needed anymore. I feel like these were all experiments. I don't even remember what all this was. Okay, so then that'll get us... Wait, I only need 0.5 graphite. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was satisfying a bunch of other things. So this build is relatively small, which is nice. We get some oxygen as an output. And then we get a tiny bit of hydrogen chloride back. So let's see. Yeah. So we kind of loop this through, and we need a tiny bit of input hydrogen and chlorine. Question is half an ingot per second enough to provide that? It most certainly is. Shoot. Was it here? But the problem is I don't always use polycrystalline silicon together with aluminum, so I don't want to completely rely on that. So I'll just have a separate brine electrolyzer. I'll set this up down here nearby. Okay, so we'll start actually setting this up. So brine electrolysis, and then was it a chemical plant? Yeah. Chemical plant to make hydrogen chloride. Let's see, probably the best way to do it is this. And then trying to remember what's going on here. This whole system set up to provide caustic solution, right? And then it just so happens to provide excess hydrogen and chlorine. So we're getting rid of both of those, right? No, we're actually not. Oh gosh, I've confused myself now. So, I might have done the aluminum wrong, because what we need is the caustic solution. And that comes from... It's right here. That comes from the brine. And water. And then we need extra water. And we end up with too much brine. So am I getting rid of excess brine? Oh, I am. Okay, so then we're fine. I think. So then this system is designed to fulfill the water needs, and then brine ends up giving me... I have too much brine. So we'll have all the caustic solution we'll ever need. And then these are designed to fulfill hydrogen demands. Okay, so that's all set up correctly. I did know what I was doing. So then the overflow brine from that could be used down here, but the problem is I don't always know that I'll be making ingots. So we really should have had a centralized brine system, but we didn't. It's not this building. It's a distillery that I need to make brine. Yep, here we go. And then that maybe needs to move back a little bit. Let's see. Is one enough for what I'm doing? Where even was this? In here. We need... We don't need any water for all this. We just need some glass. Yeah. Alright, so then... Yeah, we just need a little bit of fresh water input. Oh, and then the hydrogen chloride, right. And that needs to come from this one, breaking down brine. And then brine, we just need a tiny bit of. So if we're getting fresh water this way, we end up with 1.97 brine. And that's way more than we need. So brine is the excess, so we will auxiliary valve it and just connect that back up here. And that way we can have the same overflow. And then fresh water is what we're providing, mostly. And then this has extra sodium hydroxide, which gets put in a... Is it a distillery? Can't even remember. No, hydro plant. To make caustic solution, I believe. And then... Let's see. 0.04. It makes about 33 caustic solution per. So 0.44 times 3. So 1.2. Or how much water does it need? About 25 per. So I need about 1 fresh water to take care of that. Yeah, that's definitely within the capacity of this to handle. It is a little annoying to connect, though, without advanced fluid handling. I'll just do that. And we want to make sure that always has water, so then we'll overflow. This is very wasteful. I feel like I should just have a centralized system for every single fluid. This pond is not all that big, but this will work. Okay, so caustic solution goes bye-bye. Ta-da! And extra brine goes bye-bye. And this creates hydrogen chloride. Perfect. Okay, so then we want to finish off this little doodad. Can I make more chemical plants? Do I have enough? I have one. Okay. So then I think I'd like to... meet the need, exceed the need. I don't actually know. Let's... yeah, let's just meet the need. So we've already got that guy. This just takes saline water. Yeah. Which... do I need another one? So the original guy needed only 1.24, so we can definitely use this saline water for here. There we go, and then we need some air filters. We need a breakdown. I need the fresh water for anything else in purple science? Don't. Okay. So then we need to break down the fresh water here. Maybe we'll do this. Connect that. I can make this better. Bam. Shift it up. Okay, so then this guy is mostly in order to make hydrogen. So we will connect up our oxygen somehow. It's not two spaces there, unfortunately. Where's a good place to underground? Guess here? No, that's nitrogen. Crap. There. And then... yeah, there we go. Click, click, click. Okay, so oxygen's on its way out. And then we got that. We need a distillery to get some carbon dioxide. And we have some excess nitrogen that will just vent. But we'll need some nitrogen as well. And then we've got this guy. And then this guy. It's kind of annoying. I don't know the best way to hook all this up. Maybe this. And then this is actually pop-up valve. Crap. I need to move this down. I think that works. Yeah. Under 50% pressure. Yeah, and these go up to 60. So then... we can connect these up like so. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. The spaghetti's getting me. Pipe spaghetti. I can just move this back one. I think that's actually easier. And these... like so. hooked it slightly too far. We can do this. Ta-da. Okay. Water's hooked up. Oh no, I need that one. Hydrogen is connected. Let's see. Oxygen, I need to get rid of again. And dioxide, unfortunately. I have to move this down. Okay, move that down. And then that's connected. The water's still connected. These are disconnected though. Okay. Now I think everything's good. I guess I can move this all to the right one. Just kind of annoying. You'd think I would have figured this out before I placed down all the pipes. Okay, fix this one last time. Click, click, let that go. Now that should work and make graphite. Oh, we need air filters. So 2 air filters. Coming right up. Ta-da! Beautiful. Okay. Wait, this one's not connected. What did I do? Oh yeah. I didn't fix that guy. There we go. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so there's our graphite. Now we are getting close. So I've got aluminum. I need silica. Find myself where that comes from. That's just sand. Sand and saline water. Easy peasy. And sand is just sandstone. Okay. So I think I'm gonna bring sandstone over. And I also need iron sheet. And plastic and rubber. So we need a plastic rubber belt coming over. We need sandstone coming over, and we need some iron. Probably just iron ingots. Oh, and I need more of these guys. Here, let me just restock here. It's been a minute since I've restocked on anything. So get some belts. Get some assemblers. Oh, I already have a bunch of those. That's good. Chests, I should grab some of. That'll help me crafting the other chests. Undergrounds, I actually don't need probably more than 100. That's fine. I do want a stack of regular pipes just for crafting purposes. Oh, thanks. And then, let's see. Fresca delivery, delicious. Let's see. Then we've got an iron sheet. Iron wire. Iron gear. Okay. Oh yeah, and I was gonna check on these. We are short on iron ore. Crap. And sandstone. Okay. So we'll do 10 stacks of sandstone. 10 stacks of iron. Bauxite, we need like 11 stacks. Or I mean, slightly less than 10 stacks. Okay. All right. Motors, plastic. Oh, we have a lot of plastic. Power poles. Filter. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have iron sheets coming up here, do I? I guess filters are not fully automated. Okay. What am I even doing? Miners, that's what I'm doing. And then I guess I could place some bricks. Glass is just silica, so that's not hard to make on site. And then we can just crush the stone into gravel. Now I do want some amount, because I think I can make stone bricks from stone too, right? Correct. Where would that be? Here. Yeah, sandstone, limestone, or stone can all make stone brick. And stone brick goes into... Well, doesn't... Oh, those are all the old angels recipes, so then none of that matters. So really just pipes, and pipes go into a lot of things. So we'll always want to make some with that, but the rest of it we're just going to need to make hydrogen chloride and get rid of. Okay, so for sandstone, I'll just do 4 miners. How much do I actually need? I guess I didn't look. Need 0.34 silica. This makes 2.6 sandstone. That should be plenty. And I will have it side load. This will go the other way. 7.5 per second is going to be more than enough. And this way I can deliver iron ingots as well. Iron ingot secondaries right here. Maybe. Gravel is building up. I definitely need a solution soon. Crap. How's it going, Trippy Triangle? Welcome on in. Do this. Output priority left, and then I still don't know why building an underground belt is not auto-removing. See, that one did. What the heck? It hasn't been auto-removing the belts in between, and now all of a sudden it just did. That was very strange. Okay. Like if I do this, that seemed to work. Weird. Okay, all of that for a drop of blood. Just to get iron ingots down there. And then we're running this. I guess I should, before I go over, try to waste less space. In your experience of Nullius, or in your experience of Factorio? Because I've only started noticing this since I started Nullius. Huh. I don't remember it ever not doing what I thought it would do in the Angel Bob's Omni playthrough, but maybe I'm just forgetful. It's very possible I just wasn't noticing. Okay, so that's the iron that we need to make sheets. the sandstone we need to make glass and silica. So then I've got everything except rubber and plastic. Sweet. And then probably some buildings. I already have a lot of those foundries. I could always use a few more plants, need filters. See, now this isn't running because I have too much water? Is that really what's happening? Yes? Weird. Anyway. Let's make a few more. I think I have some furnaces. Actually, I don't. Need some steel. Looks like we've used a lot of our steel, so that's good. Uh-oh, why is this one not running? Ah, gravel. Freaking gravel, man. Didn't even notice I had more over here. This should probably... Wow, this is a nightmare. Okay, so that's gonna go as far down as it can. And plastic, side loads, like that. So that means this can come down, flip over a little bit, which makes room for stone. See, why did that not work? What on earth? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm sure it does. Computers are very sensible, but I do not understand why that seemed to work in one instance, but not in another. Okay, well, I definitely have way too much stone, so I'm going to clear this one out. Or gravel, I mean. And then our first big project in the purple science world will be gravel processing plant. Sand, gravel, any other waste things. Okay, so now I need plastic and rubber coming over, and then we should be able to automate purple science. Woot woot. That guy's just full for no reason, so we'll move him over. Which these are all full. So much gravel. Okay. Well, that's all I can get rid of anyway. I don't... I need to start writing down all of my thoughts on the mod pack to kind of make a review at some point. I don't love how loud the large chest sound is. Because it's larger, it makes a louder noise, which makes some amount of sense, but it's kind of frustratingly loud in my earphones. Yeah, you can create gravel from limestone to void acid. Generally, you don't want to void the acid, you want to void the gravel. I was talking with some people on the Discord, and it looks like on average you end up having extra gravel and you need to make hydrochloric acid from scratch in order to get rid of gravel. And then to answer your question, Trippy, what do you do with that sodium hydroxide? Well, sodium hydroxide plus water makes caustic solution, and the washing machine's done. And caustic solution, which is this purpley stuff, can just be directly voided in a outfall. So you essentially just get rid of the sodium hydroxide extra that you have in an outfall by just mixing it with water. I was going to make some furnaces, and then I was going to put rubber and plastic on a belt. So my stone processing plant is essentially going to be just an HCl factory, and then I'm going to make as much HCl as I need to get rid of all of the gravel that I have that I don't want. Obviously, primarily gravel will first be used to... Gravel and stone and all that will be used wherever it can be, but then once I run out of uses for it. Okay, so then we want to bring plastic over, which I could probably put a splitter somewhere. Hmm. Yes, that is correct. Anywhere where caustic solution is required, then you'll need to void the HCl. However, if you have some sort of centralized system, then you're going to make enough caustic solution from getting rid of your gravel that you actually won't need to make caustic solution on purpose to make aluminum, which is in the long-term sense where I want to be. Right now, it's not where I am because I've made everything a bit more closed form. But eventually, once I have bots and can move barrels around a bit more easily, potentially, or I'll just make some centralized... Like, once I have the next tier of pipes, even, the flow rates are higher, so I feel more comfortable making a centralized liquid system. But I would guess, on average, when your factory is running, you actually don't need to make caustic solution for your aluminum. Because you'll just get it from the hydrogen chloride that you're making because of all the extra sodium hydroxide. In any case, we are ready to make purple science. We have all the materials we need. So, I'm already doing this and that. Silicon ingots come from silica and graphite. So I need to bring the sandstone over here. Just gonna do that. Also, by the way, welcome on in, Def Me Please. I noticed you followed while I wasn't streaming, so thanks for that. We need to crush it. Do I have crushers? Doesn't look like it. Pop it. Crush it. Twist it. Pull it. Okay, so we crush the sandstone. Right? Yes. And then we need... Oh, is it a hydro plant that I need for this? No. What makes silica? Chemical plant, probably. Nope. Why can't I remember? Guess I'll have to look. Silica is made in a flotation cell. Okay, so we'll make a couple of those. And then I believe this needed the rate on that, 1.2 per second. Saline water. Now, unfortunately, I don't have filter inserters yet, so an easier solution is this. And then... Yeah, okay, and then saline water, I think... How much do we actually need here? 12 per second for 1.1. Yeah, we can definitely siphon more of this saline water. Bring this over. Python's fun. I've done a couple, what I would call useless projects in Python. I don't know much about coding, but whenever there's a math type thing that I want to try to figure out, and I know that I can't figure it out in my head, I sometimes whip up little programs to do math for me. Alright, now wastewater, where on earth did that end up? It's over here. So... Wait, what? How did... How did the wind turbine disconnect? What the heck? I'm so confused on how that wind turbine disconnects these buildings if I remove it. Okay, well, as I'm looking, this is not connected to anything. But me putting the wind turbine there somehow connects it? What? That's, either a glitch or a limitation of something. That's so weird. How is this connecting this network to this? I mean, these are working. You know, if I just were to flush this for kicks, they work, so it's not like it's not working. But then if I remove that, now they don't work anymore. So yeah, I think it has to do with how this keeps itself from being spaced. Oh, crap. Are you saying... Yes, that is what you're saying. I'm an idiot. So the wind turbine by itself was supplying all of this with power is what was happening. Now it all makes sense. I take back any accusations I had against Nullius being the problem. It was all me. It was all me. Okay. Did I actually connect this wastewater? I just want to make sure I did not. I believe... Yeah, here's where it was connected to... Wow, both wind turbines happened to be in the way. Okay. And then I'll just put that one there. Alright. So the liquids are hooked up, the sand is hooked up, the stone... we will need to manage. That's the next project. Also... Ooh, I hear a vacuum cleaner. We need the sandstone over there. And then a furnace. I'm so glad you don't need stuff like coal for furnaces. That has made me very grateful. Okay, this guy... Let's put him up here. Oh, crap, I forgot about this. Exactly. There's no coal, there's no oil products. But it has the effect of meaning you only ever need electricity and you don't need physical fuels, which is kind of nice. Okay, so let's jump that over. Nitrogen connects here. Guess I could go all the way to there. I don't know, and I took geology classes in college. I don't remember enough, though, to tell you what limestone is formed from. Isn't it calcium? And generally, like, calcified, like, shells and stuff like that? Am I remembering that correctly? So could it theoretically be formed on a planet devoid of life, though? Or is it necessary to have life? Because I think it could make sense. Okay, so graphite, silica. Do we need silica for... Yeah, we need glass, too. So I'll put that on a belt. And then we'll grab that. And that will make ingots, which will make polycrystalline silicon. The hydrogen and chlorine wind back and connect. These are only topping up. And we're getting rid of all of the hydroxide to make caustic solution. Now, if I want to save power, then I'm actually going to make this a top-up. And I have just enough space for it, too. And I'm going to bring in the caustic solution to here. And then do Let's see. We need a couple things. We need an overflow that way, and then I also just need a one-way, because I don't want it flowing backwards. Yeah, the calcium's in the water, so it totally makes sense. Okay, so then I want a one-way going that direction. So then this will essentially throw its extra sodium hydroxide into the aluminum plant before it just dumps it into the pond. So that'll save me some electricity, is essentially all that's doing. But electricity is in high demand in this mod pack, so I'll take it. Oh my gosh, Fresca is so good. They're not sponsoring me, but if you guys haven't had Fresca, you should try it. I love it. Okay, so we've got polycrystalline silicon. We've already got all the aluminum things. We'll just need to connect them up. And then graphite needs to come out here. And glass. Now glass, I need a foundry. Oof. Got it. I found the foundry. We also make capacitors. Oh, I thought those were batteries. You only drink water. How dare you drink the actual liquid your body needs to survive? That's so boring. No, I love water. I am a hydro homie, but I also like non-water things. Okay, so the question I actually have is this enough glass? Holy cow. It is not. These only make 0.063, and I need 0.2. I should have plugged that in. I got overconfident. Now I also need to see how much silica do I actually need. Okay, one flotation cell is still enough. But I need 3.2 glass foundries. I did not see that coming. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put them down here. It is a super slow recipe. I mean, that makes sense. Glass is not a simple thing to create. Okay, adjust the Bob's adjustable inserters. That makes everybody happy. One less space. Okay. Bam. So that should give us all the glass we need. We are going to have to deal with the stone. Gosh. Void in 4. I learned what that means, I think, from someone commenting on one of my videos. I'm sorry, I don't remember who you were. This was on one of the first videos. That means it's 4 steps to void it, not tech level 4, which was what I originally thought it meant. Okay, so glass, we're good. I think I need to pin this again. Pin you again. Bonus points if any of you know what that's from. That quote. Yes, the stack size is small for a byproduct, but I mean, it makes sense. Everything else stacks to 50 in terms of the stone and raw resources. I think one of the bigger points of Nullius, which I actually really like, it's different than a lot of mod packs, but byproducts and power generation are all a big deal. And the nested recipes to make buildings and stuff. So it encourages you to make a mall, because if you don't make a mall of some sort for all your buildings, then you're just handcrafting forever. It encourages actually setting up self-sustaining loops and dealing with byproducts in ways with overflow and top-up, priority input-output, stuff like that. And then it also actually requires you to care about power generation, and you can't just slap down 50 generators and go. So I actually like all those things, personally. And I think we're ready to finish up here. I need to make capacitors, and that's graphite, plastic, oh yeah, and alumina. So alumina, I guess we can have here. We also have graphite right here. I should have just made more graphite rather than making it twice. But alumina and graphite are right there, and it just so happens that this is the aluminum we need for capacitors. So the only thing I'm missing is plastic. Oops. Okay, here's my question. I actually maybe have figured it out. Okay, that works. And then if I have more than 3 spaces... Oh wait, it still worked. Let's try 5 spaces. No, it still worked. Okay, I thought maybe it was because it was longer than the vanilla. Oops, I actually needed that. Longer than the vanilla yellow belt, that's why it wasn't correctly... What's the word I'm looking for? Removing the belts in the middle. But that's not why. Alright, so then we need some capacitors. I will put some in a chest just to have output priority right, though. And stack. I don't know what all I need them for. So we've got capacitors. Then glass, graphite. Yeah, we could do that right here. So then this guy will be sheets. Oh, I need plates and then sheets. So definitely need some of this space. So that's plates, that'll be sheets, this will be lamps. Okay. Oh, and graphite. Shoot. I didn't leave room for graphite very well, did I? Let's... Gosh. I am making an utter spaghetti horror right now. Eldritch spaghetti horror is what this is. Okay, let's do that. Bam. Okay, so graphite, and then glass. Oh my gosh. Well, it works. If it's dumb and it works, it ain't dumb. There we go. Lamps. Done. Then we need the polycrystalline silicon, which is going to have to come all the way up and over. You know, it just looks more organic this way. Look at this beauty. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so the polycrystalline silicon. And then we need this stuff. Aluminum wire. And then graphite and plastic. Oh look, I made a bus on accident. And then rubber, we need to come down and around. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna put those on the same as the capacitors. And then rubber. Oh, okay, insulated wire. It's just rubber and wire. So I can make that over here. And then that goes on a belt. And that can go with them. And then this one. And that's all the things we need. Woohoo! Okay, and then assemblers, we can do medium assemblers. Because they're faster. And we need 0.2 a second, so I think 3 will get the job done. Ta-da! All right. We have accomplished purple science. Nice. And unfortunately, I only have one lab at the moment. So that lab is going to be working overtime. Also, we stalled out on something. Let's go find out what happened. Either that or it's just, no, maybe it's not stalled out. It's just going very slow. Yeah, it's this guy. 0.067. Oh my gosh, that's extremely slow. Let's speed that up to match. We'll do 3 of those. And then let's see. We'll need some belts. And I think I'll just do the same thing. Because what's the actual rate? 0.4 of each ore? Yeah, that's nothing. So you just do that. Iron, oxide, stone. Delete you, and then this will be a belt with all the yellow signs on it. Okay. That will help. And then purple science, we'll just walk it over here for now. Yeah, we'll cancel mining productivity 9 for now. It's just another 2%. And let's see, I can unlock trains and rails now. And we are going to want robotics, so I guess I should start with this. But then we have some other things to do first. So we'll do those 2 researches. And, oh, look at this. Gotta refill those pipes. Only have 4 left. And belts. I had just enough for that, too. Look at this. Purple science. My power is, yeah, gonna be bad. So, deal with gravel, allow rubber bypass batteries. I already did batteries. Power improvement should probably be on the top, and then dealing with gravel would come after that. Alright, sweet. Well, let me get rid of a few things I don't need, like all these iron ingots. First of all. And then I will place down the bricks that I have. I also need to get rid of this stuff yet again. It's really annoying that gypsum and limestone show up when you break rocks. It's actually quite bothersome. Okay, so we got some purple science. And then, can I repair radars yet, or sensors? We will be able to. It's quite a few purple researches in, but... Oh wait, that's not repairing sensors though. Oh, this one lets me repair it. I just need logic circuits and lamps. Okay, so let me grab the bricks. I probably should make bricks faster, because I do want to cover the world in brick. Just gonna make a little path here. So I can walk a little faster between the 2 sections. And then we'll see what all we can cover. Probably not very much. At least the middle portion. Unfortunately, these bricks, refractory bricks, use silica. And silica needs sand. So this is a sand sink, but it is not a gravel or stone sink. Really, the only stone sink that exists, as far as I can tell, is pipes. And just any pipes that you need. And that's not a gravel sink, it's only a stone sink. So it's just that instead of using, like stone is kind of a byproduct. So if you have stone as a byproduct, probably better to turn it into bricks and then use those bricks for pipes first and foremost, because we do need pipes for a lot of things. But that's pretty much it. Okay, so let me throw these. Why am I not getting any research? Is it just the speed, or am I actually... Yeah. Oh. Oh. That's the problem. Connect your belts, people. This turbine was a little bit in the way. I plead the fifth. I'm innocent. The fifth does not make any sense there. Pipe 1, yes. I don't remember what I said exactly. What did I say? This is the recipe I'm talking about. Stone bricks make pipe and gravel. And the other nice thing is that's just more gravel, which you're already getting gravel from making stone bricks out of stone anyway, so you kind of get gravel in 2 places. But then we can get all the pipe ones that we'll need from that. Because those actually have been one of the things that have stalled out in this section, in my little area. For a while, we didn't have enough pipe ones. And see here, I'm making all kinds of gravel. And, in fact, we are almost out of storage there. Okay, so yeah, gravel is definitely the next thing I need to deal with. I'm going to grab some stuff here so that our base, you know, has some time to catch up. Just do have a lot of pumps. That is good. One-way valves, I'll just take those. I think it would actually be good for one-way valves to build up. There. So I can get a stack of one-way valves. That'll save me a lot of time. Air filters, we got plenty. Backup turbines, why not? Motors, we've already got that figured out. Chimneys, we've got a lot of... Holy, auxiliary valves. I didn't know they stacked to 200. Actually, I did. I remember that now. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, that's why I want them on a belt rather than in a chest. But then I forgot about that, and then I put them in a chest. And yes, solar thermal power, I hadn't said anything about it yet, but that is what I'm going to try for my power improvements next. And I probably want medium tanks as well, because we use those to make various things, including... Alright, yeah, medium tank 1 is used to make things like medium tank 2. So that saves a little bit on that front. And then electrolyzers, we got 20. I actually want to... How do I unsurgify an electrolyzer? Can you not do that? Priority electrolyzer 1. No, I can. And it can be handcrafted too. Oh, there it is. That one. Perfect. Okay. And then I've got some aluminum and other garbage. We're just gonna put that garbage right here. I'm tired of finding a place for everything. I actually have too much graphite. I do need crucibles. I don't need all that. I don't need alumina. I don't know if I need all these aluminum things either. That's probably too much. I need all these buildings. So far, so good. Need it, need it. I don't need all these bricks. I don't need a small storage chest yet. But everything else I actually do need. And then let me grab some belts, and then we'll end this episode. As far as YouTube stuff is concerned, I'll keep streaming, but we'll do a little break, kind of end this episode for YouTube, and then we'll jump into the next one. Ooh, a lot of plastic, you say? Well, good thing we have an entire 1,000 plastic right here. I don't know if that's enough, but I would consider that to be a lot at this stage. And we also have 1 plastic per second happening, so hopefully we'll have enough. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. And for those of you here on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a quick, I don't know,